Hello and welcome to MyUltralife. Today I'm in Hamburg, Germany, where hopefully we'll run into the city center. It's a bit far and see some interesting sights. The city name is pronounced Hamburg, not hamburger. So unfortunately it's not the ancient site of hamburgers, and we won't see the countryside dotted with old hamburger stands, maybe some bratwurst stands, but Hamburg is a city started around 800 AD by the Emperor Charlemagne. So it's an old Roman city, very old. The original fort, they don't even know where it is, but old and lots of history. So it should be an interesting run through Hamburg. It is really freaking cold out here. Just to get to the city center, I've got to run about 5 miles. I hope I can make it because man, it is freaking cold and foggy out here. I'm the only idiot from California wearing shorts and a t-shirt out running in this weather. People are all bundled up. Can't take it, huh? Actually, I feel like a running popsicle. I've run down to the Elbe River. It's pretty hard to see here in this fog, but it's out there. And Hamburg is the home to the second largest port in Europe, only after Rotterdam, and like 7th largest in the world. So it's a very big port, a big river area, lots of canals, lots of inlets and things. So it's really the shipping machine from Northern Europe to the rest of the world. If I keep running along this path, I should end up in the downtown area with some sights to see. Hopefully we can see them in the fog. Well, I've been running along the river for quite some time, and now I started to see some canals. So it tells me I'm getting close to the city. There are more canals in Hamburg than there are in Venice, and I would guess they're a bit cleaner too. I spotted this railway line, so I've been following that because I know that the railroad goes to the train station at the center of the city. So hopefully, if I follow this, I'll get to the center of the city, because honestly, I was starting to feel a little lost. Well, I can't believe I made it. I'm at the city center of Hamburg. It's about a 5-mile run from my hotel, and behind me is the Rathaus, or Rathaus. It is the city center Capitol building, City Hall. Really cool looking building. And in the square behind me is the winter market, very similar to Budapest, that I'm sure will be very lively and serving hot spiced wine later tonight. Behind me is one of the main canals leading into the city to the lake at the center of the city. And it's actually a lock. You can hear the water there rushing in. There's a lock system from the river up to this main lake in the city. So this is Alster Lake. It's at the center of Hamburg, and usually there's a big fountain in the middle of the lake, but you can see there's a Christmas tree right now there in the spirit of the season. And behind that is a bridge which separates the lake. On the other side of the lake it's even larger, and it's a great little running track all the way around the lake, so have to do that another time. Hamburg is a city of about 2 million people. It's the second largest city in Germany, and I've been to several cities around Germany. I believe it's really one of the most beautiful cities, if not in Europe, at least in Germany. And it's always a pleasure to visit Hamburg. So now, it might be time to run back home before I freeze to death. beautiful. I'm sure a lot of you would have been disappointed if I had not taken a detour through the Reeperbahn. It's really a bar street with some bars, casinos, and a couple strip bars thrown in just for fun. And world famous, great place to party and have a good time. Actually pretty tameless compared to some other places like Las Vegas or whatever. But it's a lot of fun and definitely a tourist attraction you should not miss. Now this little alleyway behind me is one of the more infamous alleys or little streets in Hamburg. Behind this barrier, in order to get in on either side, is a special little treat. Now, I must warn you, you have to be over 18 to watch this part. We just walked through a little street here with windows, and it seems like it might be a bit early for the girls, but usually in these windows you'll have beautiful German women that may want to help entertain you during your visit to Hamburg. But it looks like they're all sleeping it off right now. They must have had a rough night, and they're not here right now. And it's probably a good thing because they might not let me film if there were. Well, I made it back to the hotel. It's been quite a long run, at least 10 miles. It's the longest run I've done probably in a couple of years, so I'm sure I'll be sore. Thanks for joining me for running through Hamburg. I've had an ultralife time. I hope you have an ultralife day.